So feel free to drop a question and ask me anything you like. I hope you all having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world, and hope you're having a good start to the week. So feel free to ask me any questions. I did have a Q&A live with me set up, scheduled for 35 minutes too, but there was some technical issues with it, so I had to end it, delete it, and then start again. So this is hopefully going to not have any connections with it, and hopefully we're able to have lift off, and hopefully people will ask me questions. Um, I'll start the ball running. Hi, I am Anna. I'm 28 years old. I live in West Yorkshire, England, in a little town called Silsden. In my spare time, I like to run, walk. My favorite color is blue. My star sign is Gemini. I am a tea drinker. I love drinking cups of tea. I do like coffee, but I prefer tea to coffee. I love watching anime. I like music, movies, being outdoors. I'm an outdoor person, so I just like being outside. So being a runner, I get to exercise. I get to be up in the hillsides. I get to just be out in it. I also like swimming. And I love walking. So if you have any questions that you want to ask me, feel free, and I will give you my honest answer. I promise to be open with you. So any questions, doesn't matter if they're small or big, I will answer them all. So feel free to put them in the comments. I will answer them. It's a bit cooler today up in West Yorkshire. It's 18 degrees. So the heat wave has almost gone. So it's a lot cooler than it has been. I like listening to anime openings, and I'm thinking about doing a mini series when I talk about anime openings I've seen, the openings from animes I've seen, and I rank them from the lowest to the highest and give you my honest opinion. Hi, Jennifer. Hope you are well today. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So sorry. So I will be starting that mini series when I get back from holiday in 3 weeks on for 3 weeks a day. Actually going away, so I won't be posting a lot on Facebook when I'm on holiday, but when I come back, there'll be a lot of content. So there'll be pictures of my holiday. There'll be some more videos. Hello, welcome to the live stream. So I will be quiet for 10 days because I am going on holiday and I will be on the cruise ship in the ocean. So I won't have Wi-Fi for some time, but when I get back, I will be uploading again. I'm just taking some time, just enjoy my holiday, spend time with my family, spend time with my partner and his family. Hello, Nia. Oh, hello. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask me them. I will answer them as honest as I can. I'm an open book. Ask me anything. It can be what my favorite color is, what my favorite TV show is, what's my favorite holiday destination. It could be anything. Just what my favorite movie is, what my favorite genre is. Yeah, I've got a Let It Snow mug that my partner got me last year for Christmas, and I'm just obsessed with it now. So every time I have a drink, I have to have this mug. It's my favorite mug. Hello. Yeah. Real. I like reading. I used to play Roblox a lot and back in the pandemic, but some strange reason my laptop is really old. I've had it since I was 21, so it's a bit slow, so it's not letting me have anything else onto it. I really need to find some time to declutter my laptop. But yes, I have played it in the past. I played the Attack on Titan game on it. I've played some other games with some friends for the pandemic because we had nothing better to do, so we decided to do that. I also like to play Minecraft, Call of Duty, Hogwarts Legacy. I like to build stuff on The Sims. I like to make families on The Sims, so I'm into that, and I did that on the Xbox. I have Dreamlight Valley that I play on my Switch that I just got into doing a couple of months ago. I do game. I'm not good. I'm still learning to. I'm still at the learning stage, but I do a couple of games. I have I think 2 videos of me gaming on my channel. I think I've got a Halo one and a Call of Duty one. I'm not brilliant. I'm not like professional. A gamer, but yeah. Um, yeah, if you want to guess my age, you can. Some people think I look younger than I actually am. So, whatever you think my age is, I'm happy to hear them. Just got some comments that a helpful review, and I don't know what to do with them. So, I think I'm going to have to hide them because I don't think they're appropriate for public viewing because it's literally the same question a couple of times. I am not 21 and I'm not 30. Believe it or not, I'm actually 28. I'm going to be 30 in 2 years, which is crazy. I can't believe I'm going to be 30 in 2 years. Like, where's my life going? A lot of people say I look young. 28. My birthday is the 20th of June and I was born in the year 1997. Hello, meme gay puffer fish. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. I'm really bad at pronouncing stuff. It's really I do I do struggle with pronouncing certain words. I also play Power Wash. I like to clean with that. It just gives me a sense of purpose. I use Minecraft for my D&D campaign. So I will build something in on Minecraft and I will use it to show people show my players what they're looking at. So if I've got like a certain thing I want to show them, like tomorrow's session they're going to a shipwreck, so I built a shipwreck on. No, I don't smoke. I've never smoked in my life. Okay, go on. Cool. So yeah, I do. I'm also a DM. I been playing D&D back in the pandemic. That's how I got into it. I had nothing else to do and I just needed a new thing to do, so I decided to get into D&D through that. So, still learning, especially the fighting games. So yeah, not the best gamer, but I'm learning, I'm improving, I keep practicing. That's the one thing about me. I work hard and if I want something, I put in the time and effort and I work really hard if I want to really do something. Hello, meme. Hello, welcome back. To me, it doesn't matter how good you are at something. The main thing for me is having fun and enjoying yourself and spending time with friends. So if you have a friend who is also in the same doing the same games as you, it doesn't really matter if you're not good. You'll learn from your friend or they will learn from you. So it's good to do stuff with other people. Yeah, I wouldn't say yeah, I am. I am an emotional person. I've always been compared to my siblings when I was younger, so I was always known as my sister. I was always known as Sarah because that's my sister's name, and my brother's James. James. I was always known as their sisters, their brothers, that James's sister. So yeah, I'm trying to not be as stressed. I'm trying to be happy with where I'm at, and I'm trying to be happy with what I'm doing. And I'm the oldest, and I have two younger siblings, and they're both twins. So when they were younger, they did everything together. So basically, I just used to play on my own. I didn't really play with them because they were young and they would do everything together because they were twins. So I I felt like we did do stuff together, but not as much as them two did, not as much as they did. Um, but I'm starting to be happy with myself, and I'm starting to feel, feel more comfortable with myself, and I'm starting to realize that I'm good at stuff and other people are good at stuff, and just because I'm not good at that doesn't mean that I'm a bad person. So I'm trying to be more happy and more content with myself, instead of just worrying about what everyone else wants me to be. I'm focusing on what I want to be, what makes me happy, what I want to do, and instead of worrying about everybody else, I'm just focusing on myself and making sure that I don't emotionally damage or get myself into a mental state that's not physically good for me. So I am trying to not let people get me down. I'm trying to not be the best I can be, even though it's really hard because I've always done that. I've always put other people before me, especially when it comes to D&D. I'm always being compared to other players in the group. Yeah, I've been doing D&D for a while now, but I'm still learning, and I will get there in my own time. Just because I'm not as good as someone else in my group doesn't mean I'm not a good player. I do things at different paces. Everyone's different. We all learn at different paces. We all learn at different times. We're not all going to be perfect. So if anyone, I got a couple of people who go there, oh, I'm perfect. I'm like, no, you're not. No one's perfect. We all got stuff to work on. We've all got stuff. I don't go to the gym, but I do home workouts. I go running with my local club. I go running by myself twice a week. I like to go for walks along the canal. I like to do I've got this YouTuber I watch. She has a dance workout, so I like to do dance. I like to go copy what she go along to that. Well, not go along to it 'cause I'm watching it. I I love doing squats. I love running. When I've done loads of running races over the years. When I was younger, I I've run in the nationals. I've run in the Northern, which is it's not elite level, but it's probably it's probably the highest I've ever going to achieve as a runner. We I was representing my club, and there was other people, and we ran at Howard House around there, and it was like think it was like I think it was 4 miles, 4 to 5 miles. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. It was before the pandemic. I think it was like 2019, 18. I can't exactly remember when it was, but yeah, that's the thing about running. You don't need to be fast. You don't need to be the best. It's just about getting out there, just enjoying yourself, looking at the views. Like, I love running up on the hillside and looking at the views and looking at the animals and the sheep, and just getting some fresh air in my lungs and just being part of nature. I love being part of nature. I have no idea what that means. Yeah, it really does help me mentally and physically because it keeps me in physical shape, but it also mentally helps my mind. So if I got a lot going on in my private life or in my personal life, my brain switches off when I'm running and I can just enjoy just being out with other people, talking to people in my club. On a Monday, it's a social run, so we go with other people and we talk and we support each other, and it's a really good thing. And to have that available is good because you do need to have a positive support group so that we all motivate each other, we all help each other, or we have chats with each other. So I do run on my own and I don't really get the social aspect of that. But I do when I go with the club. And I think that's important to have that social aspect whilst doing running or swimming or any other sports. Hello? So it doesn't matter what the sport is. The main thing is to never give up. And I've worked really hard. I started running when I was about 7. And I was never really good at it. I was always good at cross country running at school. So I would love doing that. I go e-bike riding sometimes 100 miles in the morning and it's so refreshing. I have tried to cycle in the past, but my balance is really not good. I can stay on the bike. It's just I find the hand signal when you go left and right and stuff along the road. So I struggle with that. But I do like cycling. I'm getting better. Definitely getting better at cycling. It's like everything. Practice makes perfect. We're not all going to be brilliant the first time we do stuff. Like, I wasn't always a fast runner. I was at the back, and now I'm in the middle of the field, and I try and yeah, I'm in the middle of the field now when it comes to running. So when I do races, I'm not at the back, I'm not at the front, I'm in the middle. So I'm gradually getting faster. But I also got told when you get to your 30s, I got told when you get to your 30s, your body starts to slow down. So I'm trying to push myself harder now whilst I'm young before before I get to the age, before my body decides that's not going to work anymore. And it's just a fact that when you're a runner or an athlete, you do tend to get, the older you get, the slower you get. And it is harder because you have to work harder on it. I'm 28. I'm not 30 yet, I'm 28. I'm 2 years from being 30. A lot of people say I look 21, 21. Someone said to me the other day, you look 16. I'm like, okay, thanks. And I went into a local supermarket last week and I actually got ID'd for alcohol. And that used to drive me crazy when I was younger. I used to hate being ID'd because I was like, well, I'm 18, I'm old enough to drink, or I'm 19, or... So I actually got ID'd, and it actually made me happy because it made me feel young. Because when you get older, you want people to say you look young because you don't want to be that age. So when someone says you look 23 or you look 30 and you're older than that, so yeah, that made me happy because like someone actually, I must have looked young enough to need to be ID'd. Yeah, it doesn't happen as often. But it happens every so often. I'm 30 and I feel younger than I did at 23, and I look young too. Yeah, when I was younger, I looked older, and now I'm older, I look younger. I don't understand how that works. I don't know the biology behind it because when I was at school, I wasn't really good at biology or chemistry or physics. I was never really good at the sciences. I was more the my strong subjects were my. It's just crazy to think that I'm 28 and that my cousin's wife is got a child and they're like in their mid 30s. It's just like crazy that my older cousins are just, it's just like people that I know have got a family, and they're like in their they're in their 30s or late 20s. It's like whoa. I like to read mainly detective books. I'm a big fan of reading detective books. I also like to read manga. I'm a massive fan of manga. I've read two mangas, Attack on Titan and My Hero. I'm currently making my way through My Hero Academia Vigilante, the manga for that. I do like to read other books that are not mangas. I like to read detective books, so I'm really into murder mystery books that just get me on the edge of the seat, me on the edge of the seat, and they make me just want to keep reading it and just want to know what happens, who did it, how they did it. So I absolutely love murder mysteries. I love to watch it too. So, and I love to do it. At my local church, they do a couple of murder mystery nights, and and when I can go, it's amazing. They'll have some people dressed up in costumes, and they'll be acting out certain stuff, and you have to solve the mystery and the murder and who did it and what they did it with and the motive they had, and you get food and you get tea and coffee with it, and it only costs like I think 15 or something pounds for all of that. So that's really nice, and I really enjoy it. Unfortunately, they're doing one in September, but I'm going to be on holiday for that one, so I'm going to miss it. But I also love, as you can tell from my t-shirt, cruising. I have been on Anthem of the Seas, and I've also been on Jewel of the Seas, and in September I am going on Independence of the Seas. It will be my first time going on. Name a car for an edit. Don't really know much about cars, but name a car for an edit. I'll probably have to say Toyota. I don't really know many of them. I don't really know the names. I think there's one called Oh, I really don't know much about car makes. I I can't drive, so I don't really pay attention to car makes, but I think there's one called Rene or Renault, I think. I could be wrong, I'm not really, I don't really know. So yeah, cars I don't really know much about cars. I I'm more of a foot person. I like to walk if possible, or run, or get public transport. Because I can't drive, I get the train and I get buses, and if I can, I like to walk. I like to walk as much as I can. Yeah. I've got a question for people who are watching. What is your favourite holiday destination? Bye. I've never been to Jamaica. Mine favourite holiday destination that I've been to has to go to Lisbon. I adored Lisbon. I'm going again in September, and it was, wow, cool. I've always wanted to go to Jamaica. I love travelling. I was born in England. I moved to Wales when I was 5. Sorry, I moved to Wales when I was 3. I came back when I was 7, so I spent 5 years in Wales. I'm sorry, I've got a bit of a cough. Can't seem to get rid of it. I've had it for a couple of weeks now. It's driving me crazy. If you what sort of stuff, what sort of content would you guys like to see? I live in Birmingham, top notch shithole. My dad was born in Birmingham, so when we have time, he shows us around, and that's where my dad's parents are buried, in cemetery in Birmingham. So I've I do get to see Birmingham every so often, and it's okay. I've seen but it's just nice to see his childhood. We'll meet some of his old friends, and he'll show us where he used to live and what he used to do when he was younger. So it's nice to have a trip down memory lane. And my mum was born in Nottingham. Cool. I hope you all are well and having a wonderful day. What's the weather like where you guys are? Today up north, it's cloudy. It's still a bit humid, so I feel really sweaty. I don't know why I'm wearing a jump. I don't know why I'm wearing a fleece today. I felt a bit cold when I woke up. I hope the weather is. I hope you've got decent weather where you are. Hope you're having amazing day wherever you are in the world. If there's anything you want to see in my videos, or if there's any content you want to see, just let me know. I'll try and make it. I'm going to try and make more gaming videos. I'm going to try and do more other stuff like anime openings. Contents wise, you need to record yourself gaming or works out. I was thinking about doing some workouts and going through with people, like show people the workout I do, and like help people to get into it. So I was thinking about doing a fitness workout to show people so people could copy and follow along with me. So that's one of the things I am thinking about pursuing, and I can stream the game on the Xbox, but I don't know how to do it with... I don't know how to get it so they can see me in it too. I don't have the technology or the equipment to put me and the game. I can do a voiceover whilst I'm editing in it. That's probably the only thing I can do at the moment. I don't really have much media training. So yeah, I am thinking about doing some I thought about that, but I've just got so much social media. I've got Facebook, Instagram. I don't know if YouTube counts. WhatsApp, I don't know if that counts. I do post stuff on Instagram. I've got an Instagram account if you want to check that out. I think it's Luna Lovegood on that one. I don't know if I've changed. I know I've changed my YouTube name to Anime, but I don't think I ever changed my Instagram channel. So I think that should still be Luna Lovegood. I don't think I've changed that. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, or if you want to check out my Instagram page, I post photos on that. So up to date in real time photos. Don't know why I did that. So you can always follow me on Instagram. If you haven't seen any of my videos on YouTube, go back and look at them. I do a lot of shorts. I am trying to do more longer videos, and I'm trying to do more me talking instead of just what I have been doing. If you haven't noticed, I do have self-confidence issues, if you can say so. I struggle with my self-confidence. So yeah, there's always that. So yeah, so look, so I'm going to be doing some more videos when I get back from holiday. I'm going to do some anime opening reviews, mini-series. I'm going to do some workout mini-series. I'm also going to put some pictures of my holiday. I'm going to try and get some footage when I'm on my holiday or vacation, or whatever you say for it. I call it a holiday because I'm British, and it's always been as a holiday. I'm also going to do some anime reviews. I'm going to review some animes that I've seen and go into detail. I'm going to do a couple of episodes at a time. So I'm going to do a mini series on that. I'm going to do some more. I'm going to do some gaming. I'm going to record me doing Hogwarts Legacy because I played that. I'm going to record me building something on Minecraft. I'm going to record me doing Halo. Record me doing... what else do I do? Call of Duty. I think that's about it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think that I don't really play that many games. I am trying to get into it a bit more. So yeah, that's I'm trying to get back into it a bit more. I'm going to just do this because why not? If I get out the camera, that is a heron. That's a picture of a heron that I took on Saturday. Behind me, I had to just dip out the camera briefly so you could see the picture of the heron I took. There was a couple of them when I was doing my walk along the canal. I see a couple of herons. I see a couple of swans. Lately, I've seen swans with a right attitude problem. They were hissing, and it was just like, scary. There's one thing I am terrified is I'm terrified of swans. I don't mind looking at them. They're beautiful creatures. They're just very, very scary. So I'm going to, when the live video ends, link my Instagram account. I think I might have to reload it on reinstall it back onto my phone because I had low memory a couple of days ago and I uninstalled it, but I think I might reinstall it. So look out for a post on that. Look out for more content to come on my channel, and wherever you are in the world, I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing time. Thank you for doing the Q&A with me. If you have any more questions, feel free to put them in the comments or go to my post. I did post a Q&A, so if you want to ask me any questions there, feel free. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. There's going to be more content coming, so hope I've got some videos that are scheduled to come out leading up to my holiday, and when I come back there'll be a lot more content, a lot more fun, a lot more gaming, some workout videos and some anime reviews. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to call it a day soon. I'm going to get some lunch and I'm going to watch a movie. I'm running tonight with my dad, so I don't want to do too much. So enjoy. I hope you've enjoyed this and I hope you've learned something about me. If there's anything if there's something I haven't said about me and you wondering, you want to ask me it, you can. There's a couple more stuff I can probably say about me, so I can do that in a later video. I think that's all for now. Enjoy. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. And to all the people who have subscribed, thank you. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed and you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that like button. That's all for now. Bye.